the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Give to the back. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hokies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's got him in the flat. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a third down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So third down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pulls and throws off the RPO. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. Dropping back, it's Reed. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Right on the money. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Finds his man. It's Cooper. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Mustangs want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finding an escape route. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Pringle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Hall. Hall down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Peoples. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. They're working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires deep on the run. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be dragged down. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Working that left side now. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll move the wide receiver. He's in open space downfield. And the defense had that one well covered just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Reed. The screen, and watch out! And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on third. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They kick it away on fourth down. Wants to return it. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Using his legs, it's Pringle.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Complete. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete to the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. A quick pass to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He lobs one high down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it first and 10 in plus territory. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Singleton. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. And the Mustangs take over 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Finds his man down the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown Mustangs!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Rides the back and leaves it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Mustangs in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. Defense might bring the house here. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I'm sure this coaching staff on offense thought if we get a 4th down, we can use our speed on an option play, take the pitch, and pick up the first. But they underestimated the speed this defense has and their tenacity. Great job rallying to the pitch guy, creating a huge turnover on downs. Big play for the defense.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Unloads quickly. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying play action. He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Hokies. And the punishment has been extended. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies, both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
35, SMU. 13.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finds his man. It's Cooper. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
And that's a first down.
To the ground with the back. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Tight end now in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the air, it's Reed. They'll run the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. The Mustangs are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they are cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
SMU 13.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Gets away. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. Swings it out to his running back.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll try the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Second down.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Reed. The throw. That pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give as they work on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. That's reeled in. It's Hall. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Reed. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Sets up the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business.